you guys doing? Back again with Match Day 36 Premier League prediction and preview. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and let's get straight into it. Now we're done with the first leg of the Champions League semi-finals. Madrid and Bayern Munich, PSG, Dortmund. But now we're back to the domestic league, and I'm talking the English Premier League. You get me? Well, the first game we have is Luton-Everton. Luton just lost to Wolves 2-1. Luton got the only goal when it was too little too late. Goal scored by the captain Morris. Meanwhile, Everton beat Brentford 1-0 at Goodison Park. Goal scored by Idris Gana. But what do I think about this game? I feel like Everton have already qualified. They have secured their qualification points for next season, 2024-2025 Premier League season. So with this game, I feel like they can't climb up too much to the table, and they can also not really get anymore. So meanwhile, Luton is also fighting for a place in the Premier League next season. It's Luton, Nottingham Forest, and Burnley. They are the three teams that still have a lot to play for this season. But what am I predicting for this game? Since Everton have nothing else to play for, and Luton need a win here, although Luton is at home and they are the favourites here, I feel like I'm just going to go for a Luton win or draw. There's a lot on the table, and they want to secure their points for next season. Moving on, we have Arsenal, Bournemouth. Arsenal has been picking up results. We beat Chelsea 5-0. We beat Tottenham 3-2 away at White Hart Lane. I'm an Arsenal fan if you don't know. But yeah, keep it low key. But yeah, we've been picking up points, and yeah, I feel like Arsenal is just going to keep pushing and fighting to the end of the season. Arteta has done a great job. Our players are back in form. Saka with a wonderful goal against Tottenham. Trossard has been a revelation in Arsenal this season, coming off the bench. I think he's the highest goal scorer off the bench. I know Kai Havertz, you can't not mention Kai Havertz. Big up to Kai Havertz. He has been doing the business as well. He has been putting in solid performances, assists, goal. He has about 11 goals, no penalty goals, unlike my friend Palmer. 11 straight goals this season, which is a good start for Kai Havertz, knowing that he came from Chelsea with all the bad reputation, bad stats, not in form. But that's Arsenal for you. And Bournemouth, what can I say about Bournemouth? Bournemouth have 2 wins in the last 5, and they have lost 2 in their last 5. And Bournemouth is picking up from. I keep telling you about Bournemouth. Bournemouth is actually a decent side when it comes to football. They don't park the bus. They will go and attack you, home or away. They don't give a fuck. They just keep attacking. And they are scoring goals as well. They have a striker, Dominic Solanke. He is one of the highest goal scorers for a reason, because Bournemouth have a lot of firepower in the attack. Shout out to Semenyo. I've been singing his name, Semenyo. The guy is a baller. And also shout out to Tavernier. There are a lot of ballers in Bournemouth. But for this game, it's going to be a tricky game. I feel like everybody wants Arsenal to sleep also that we can crown Manchester City champion. But Arsenal, that I know of this season, with the composure, maturity, drives you, compassion, strength, stability, durability. I can keep going on. But yeah, Arsenal is the best team this season in my opinion. Most goals scored, fewer goals conceded, the team with the highest goal difference. I feel like with this game, I'm going to predict Arsenal win or draw. I'm saying Arsenal win or draw because I feel like Bournemouth can just do something. But my heart's telling me Arsenal straight win. But for caution, I'm just going to say Arsenal win or draw. Moving on, we've got Brentford, Fulham. Brentford have only won 2 games in their last 5, while Fulham has won only 1 in their last 5. Obviously Fulham drew their last match to Crystal Palace. It was a good game. Shout out to Jeffrey Schlupp, I think that's his name. Yeah, he scored a banger in that game, close to the end of the game, 90-something minute. He scored a rocket, absolute rocket from outside of the box. But notwithstanding, Brentford have only 2 wins in their last 5. They obviously lost their last game to Everton at Goodison Park. And I feel like Brentford have also secured their qualification points this season. All they need to have now is a point. So I'm pretty sure for this game, Brentford Fulham is a draw. Brentford don't have much what it takes again, and they have already secured. They are close to securing qualification for next season to stay in the Premier League, and all they need is a draw. So I feel like with this game, they're going to be more defensive, get that point, qualify, then they can play their game the remaining 2 games of the season. But that's my prediction for this game. I'm going to go for a draw. Brentford, Fulham, draw. Moving on, we've got Burnley, Newcastle. Obviously, Burnley went to Manchester United the last game. They got a last-minute equalizer. Shout out to Onana for causing a penalty. Onana has been a calamity this season. Obviously, after training, I'm a Man U hater, But yeah, Man U thought they had in the game, you know. Anthony scored his first goal of the season at game week 35. At game week 35. Shout out to 70 million down the drain. But yeah, what do I say about Burnley? I feel like everybody's behind Burnley now. They have only one win in 5 games, but they also only have one loss in their last 5 games. And they started picking up points. Personally, I feel like Burnley is going to stay in the Premier League. Shout out to Vincent Company. I want him to stay. He's doing a magnificent job. But I feel like it's just coming too late, too late. But don't get it wrong. There's momentum there. There's passion. There's drive, hunger, ability. And everything is going well for Burnley for this game. I'm just going to go for a Burnley win or draw. Although Newcastle is also Champions League spot, but I feel like the points between them and the current 4th place, Aston Villa, is too much. And with a few games left, I don't see them doing it. It's possible to be done, but Aston Villa will have to lose all their remaining games, which I don't see happening. So for this game, I'm going to go for a Burnley win or draw. It's basically who wants it more. And Burnley are going for the survival of the Premier League 2023-2024 season. So I feel like they're just going to draw it out here or win. But that's my prediction for that game. Moving on, we have Sheffield, Nottingham Forest. What do I say? This is an easy prediction. I'm not going to waste too much time on it. It's all confirmed now. Sheffield is out of the Premier League 2024-2025 season. They are officially relegated and they will be back in the championship next season. But yeah, good luck to you, man. You might need to go and fix up, buy more players, play ball, get an identity, and come back to the Premier League stronger. But for this game, also looking at Nottingham Forest obviously just lost to Manchester City, you know. And yeah, Nottingham Forest have not also been playing well this season. They only have 1 win in their last 4. In their last 5, sorry. They have only 1 win in their last 5, 1 draw and 3 losses. 2 losses back to back, a draw and a loss. That tells the story of Nottingham Forest. Although they might want to win this game to survive, and I feel like this game is going to be tricky because Sheffield have nothing to play for, so they might just go and play their natural game, no pressure, no nothing, no stress, and they might just upset Nottingham Forest. But my prediction for this game is either team to win. That's my prediction for this game, either team to win. You know, when a team has nothing to play for, they just go and express themselves, and yeah, I see Nottingham Forest also dropping points here because the Blades, Sheffield United, have nothing to play for. Moving on, we got Manchester City Wolves. Obviously, you know what they say, when Manchester City starts ticking, it's all over for the Premier League. Manchester City have 5 wins in 5 games, and Wolves just came up with a victory against Luton at the Molineux Stadium. But for this game, I feel like there's going to be an upset here. You know, everybody says Manchester City, the trophy is in their hand, but I feel like there is still points to be dropped. Obviously, our brothers at Nottingham Forest, I'm an Arsenal fan, could not make them drop points. But I feel like Wolves is always a dodgy side to play. You know, I keep seeing players like Semedo, Abnouri, Sarabia, Wang Hee-chan, like Guardiola would say, the Korean guy, Wang Hee-chan. Fam, what? Yeah, they have a lot of ballers, and I feel like anybody playing Wolves is usually a dodgy game. You might feel with 3 points in the bag, but don't get it twisted. Anything can happen. I feel like this is a game where Manchester City will drop one. So for this game, my prediction is either team to win. On Sunday, we have Chelsea hosting West Ham. Obviously, Chelsea just came up with a 2-2 draw away at Villa. It was a fantastic game, you know. Chelsea were 2-0 down, then equalized 2-2, and Cole Palmer could have won the game at 89th minute, but keeper saved it. I feel he could have personally done better. You know, he beat the first man, he beat the last man, then he should have just picked either side of the post. The keeper was rooted in the post. But I don't know, Cole Palmer should have done better, and Chelsea would have come out with 3 points. Also, at 9 minutes, you know, there was a controversy. Disasi pushed the defender, it bumped him. You know, when it's a shoulder badge, it's game on, but it hit him at the back, and VAR called it as a foul, and the goal was disallowed. And yeah, that's the story of Chelsea. You never know what to expect. Win, draw, lose, anything. Their emotions are all over the place. But for this game, West Ham, I feel like they just cost Liverpool the biggest upset. Shout out to Liverpool fans. The Premier League is done. The whole thing is done. Wrap it up. The whole thing is done. No quadruple, no FA Cup, no Europa League, no Premier League. It's all over. Pack it up and get ready for next season. But what do you guys think? I feel like Liverpool season is over. That's my opinion. You know, you saw the first up with Klopp and Salah at the touchline. Personally, I feel like Salah should leave the team. Yeah. When you're having bust up a club like that, you're not starting again, your performances have dropped. I think it's time for Salah to go to the Saudi Arabia League. That's my opinion. But yeah, for this game, I'm just gonna go for you never know what to expect with Chelsea, but with Cole Palmer on the team, I'm gonna go for a Chelsea win. But yeah, moving up, we've got Brighton, Aston Villa. Brighton is coming up with 2 new losses away to Bournemouth. You don't know what to expect from Brighton. Brighton have no wins in their last 5 games. They have 3 losses and they have 2 draws in their last 5 games. That is very, very poor start. Meanwhile, Aston Villa have only 1 loss in their last 5 games, 2 wins and 2 draws. Obviously, the last draw coming against Chelsea. And for this game, I don't know what to expect from Brighton. They need to win a game. Although they're not threatened by relegation, but it's going to happen sooner rather now or later. So I feel like Brighton is just going to win the game. They've been losing all their last games. They've had no wins in the last 5 games, and they're going to win the game. It's going to happen at some point. So I feel like this is the game where Brighton will get their first victory in a long, long time. Moving on to Sunday, we've got the big game, the biggest game in my opinion for the weekend. Liverpool hosting Tottenham. While Liverpool have nothing to play for, basically the Premiership title chase is done. Tottenham are still chasing Europe, and it's still possible for Tottenham. Tottenham just played Arsenal, losing to Arsenal at White Hart Lane 3-2. Shout out to the Arsenal boys. They did the business. Let me keep it PG. But yeah, we had to wipe the floor with Tottenham at White Hart Lane. That are our biggest nemesis. But yeah, for this game, I feel like Liverpool having nothing to play for again for this season. The whole Premier League title is done. Energy is gone from Klopp. There's no motivation. There's nothing again. They're going to make Champions League. Nothing to play for. I'm going to go for Liverpool win or draw. That's my prediction for this game. I'm moving on to the next game. We've got Crystal Palace, Manchester United. I've been telling you, man, about Crystal Palace revelation, the players, Mateta, Wharton, Olise, Eberechi Eze. And yeah, these guys have picked up form at the right time of the season. They have not lost in their last 4 games, and they have won 3 in their last 5 games. They've won 3 games in the last 5, drawn 1 and lost 1. So they're picking up points, and Crystal Palace is at home. And Man U, I don't know what to say about Man U. Man U has been the banter FC. For the last month, to be honest, Man U has been the banter team for the last month. Manchester United have only 1 win in their last 5 games. Although they haven't lost that much in the last 5, they only lost 1, but drawn 3, and they're chasing Europe. I feel like with this game, it could go either way. Manchester United, you don't know what to expect from them. And Crystal Palace are on form right now. They're at home. Shout out to Mateta scoring the goals. When Mateta and Edouard came into the Premier League, it was hit or miss. Mateta starts today, no goals for 5 games. Gets to the bench. Edouard comes in, 5 games, no goals. So it was hit or miss with Vieira. But now that Vieira is gone, Mateta has caught form, and he has got about 7 goals in 8 games, which is crazy stats. They're probably going to start talking about a contract renegotiation for him to be on higher wages due to his performances. And I feel like he has earned it because he has scored a lot of crucial goals for Crystal Palace. And for this game, I'm going to go for either teams to win. You just don't know what to expect from Manchester United, and Crystal Palace are back on form. Crystal Palace to actually beat Manchester United in this game. And Manchester United being under serious pressure, I feel like it could just go either ways. My prediction for this game, Crystal Palace, Manchester United, either team to win. But that's the end of my prediction for this match week 36. The Premier League is almost at the end. I want you guys to predict who's going to win the Premier League title, and put it in the comment section below. I know who I want to win the Premier League. I know who I feel is going to win the Premier League title, Arsenal. But I don't know who you guys are predicted to win Premier League title. It's now down to 2 teams, Manchester City and Arsenal. But I know who's going to win the Premier League. I want to know who you guys think is going to win the Premier League, and put it in the comment section below. But yeah, that is it from match day 36 I want to know what you guys feel about my prediction. If you have contrary opinion, different opinion to my own view and what you're predicting, I want to know. I'll put it in the comment section below. If you're new to this channel just popped up and you enjoyed it to the end of the video, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and I'll get back to you guys March week 37. See you guys later.